You know what? It get to a point with our people, brothers and sisters, that we got to get to the point to where we got to take matters in our own hands and stop always complaining and talking about situations. We gonna have to start making shit happen, and instead of talking about what's happening. I just saw this video, and shout out to the Advice TV network, aka Field African Diaspora. you know um he put out a video where once again you have a black woman that went into an Asian beauty salon that sells primarily products for us, and basically they was following her around the store as if she was gonna steal. The funny thing is, if you look at most of the statistics, they say most shoplifters are white women between the age of, I think, 35 to like 50. Last time I checked. Shout out to the great Nipsey Hussle. But they fixated on only doing this to black people. And the funny thing is, when I make these videos, as usual, instead of them condemning the people that's actually acting out these, racial practices, racial profiling, of course, they come on my channel talking about, hey, you shouldn't make these videos. You're being divisive, and this divides us as a whole, as minorities. Man, fuck y'all. Why don't you condemn them? You know what I'm saying? Why don't you call them out that's actually doing it to us, instead of acting like we don't have a right to talk about these type of situations? You know what? I'm just gonna tell the sisters out there, it's time for y'all to do this on y'all own. I know it's gonna be tough, because I know most of the distributors are Asian, and they put black women through the ringer to get beauty products. But what you could do, the same way they use us as a figurehead, hire a figurehead that look like them, make them sign a non-disclosure confidentiality agreement, and have them buy the product and put it in your stores. Because at the end of the day, she's sitting up talking about how she was racially profiled, but you keep taking your ass to that store. Stop taking your ass to that store. Stop giving people your money that disrespect you and don't disrespect you, and don't respect your race. How many times do I got to say this? But they got it. They've been doing this for years. Attacking black women, verbally and physically. At the end of the day, sisters, I know that y'all. Now it's a question of whether you need that type of stuff. And I'm not gonna get into the whole good hair, short hair, blonde hair, wigs, all that stuff. Whatever. Do you? But at the same time, maybe it's time to do it on your own. Because this just keeps happening. Just keeps happening. And it will continue to happen. So I say, why do we keep giving these people our money? For real. Maybe it's time that you order the stuff. Try to find a way to order it yourself and just have it delivered to your house. That can be done, because at the end of the day, this stuff has to stop. We can't keep calling these people out, and then at the same time we taking our asses back to their nail shops, to their restaurants, to their beauty supply stores. Gotta stop. At the end of the day, it come a time where we have to start looking at each other. You keep giving people your money that don't respect you as a whole, and I know it's gonna be somebody that's gonna come defending them. Well, they didn't do it to me. They're not all bad. But at the same time, Not too many of them came forward when ABC ran that hit piece where they was just singling out blacks, saying that blacks were attacking them. And you had a couple of coons and coonettes sitting up there, you know, trying to solidify that stuff, you know, which fuck them. So I'm just saying, for real, sisters, it's time for y'all to start doing this on your own. Find some business partners, put y'all money together, you know what I'm saying? Start opening up your own beauty supply stores. Like I said, hire a figurehead that look like them, that make it look like they the owners. And like I said, and you know, that's how you do it. The same way they use us as figureheads, we need to use them as figureheads. You have to beat people at their own game sometimes. So you know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, too many of us is playing checkers instead of playing chess. You know what I'm saying? We need to start being owners instead of consumers. That's why I was kind of bummed out about Swiss Beats and Timberland selling Versus. So, you know, just some food for thought. This your boy Town Biz. I'm out.